Hello, hello everybody. Today I will tell to you about the problem that lots of people usually do. Hey, when you replace the light bulb, right, when your light is broken and you have to replace it, and before you replace the light, you must turn off the light switch. Yeah, you know that you must turn off the light switch, but there are lots of people don't know that we must use the tester to test again after we turn off. Why? People usually think that when you turn off the light switch, that there are no more currents in the light. But now, you see, I use my tester to test. But you see, after I turn off the switch, but the light of the tester is still on. That means there are still has some currents flows into the light. Here, it's very dangerous. If you don't use a tester to test, you will don't know that the current still flows in the light. Now, if you think like when you turn off that there are no more currents in the light, yeah, and now you come on to fix the light on here to replace it, you can get electrocution. So this is very dangerous. So to be safe, before we replace the light, we must do two steps. The first, we must turn off the light switch, and second, we must use the electric tester to test again to make sure that there are no more currents flows in the light. Yeah. So why we turn off the switch but the current still flows in the light? Because I am connecting neutron to the switch, and the heart I connect direct to the light. So it occurred when I turn off the switch, but the current on the heart still flows back to the light. This is very dangerous. If the electrician can maybe good or bad. If you rent a bad electrician, they will connect neutron to the switch. Or if the electrician connect hard to the switch, but at the power source they fix the electricity, they can change the position of the hot and the neutron here. So now the neutron will connect to the switch. So now if we turn off the switch, the current will still flows in the light. So to be safe, we must do two steps before we replace the light. First, we must turn off the light switch, and second, we must use my tester to test again. And now you see there are no more currents in the light. Yeah, this is safe. Yeah, I can touch here. So this is safe. So to be safe, before we change the light or fixing the electricity at the light, we must do two steps. First, we must turn off the switch, and second, we must use the tester to test again. So what will you do if you turn off the switch but the current still flows in the light? You use the tester to test, but it's still on. So if we turn off the light switch but the current still flows in the light, we have to do that. If we still want to replace this light, we will come down and come here to strip the breaker down, and now you will test again, and if there are no more currents, you will continue to fix. Yeah. Okay. So to be safe, before we replace the switch, we must cut the power, cut the current. And after cut the current, we must use the tester to test again at the light to make sure that there are no more currents flows in the light more. So this is safe. Everybody must buy for your family electric tester like this to for us when we replace the light, we turn off the switch and we use this tester to test again to make sure that there are no more currents in the light. This will be safe.